So I've never reacted to one of Lowe's videos on the channel, but I be watching Low. I be seeing you. I be.
You know, you talk
Let me make
about
sure we're not on the
there's
same
elite,
side though.
and then there's a whole nother level. There's a gap. What separates Bron? You know, what separates guys like Kobe, Bron, the Kawhis, the KDs, or whatever of the world? It's the work that they put in.
And what's so funny is the media tries to shorten it.
They do.
They try to shorten this gap like it's this, like, oh, he's the best player in the league. Not even close. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Like, this gap is so big, but you're trying to always replace the next person. I can look at his game and say, he doesn't understand basketball yet. He plays the sport. He won a championship. Cool. He doesn't really understand how to be great, how to be better, how to train his body. Like, you know, I'm looking at the stats. Oh, playing 32 minutes, 34 minutes, 30. I'm sorry, but to be here, you have to train your body to at least 38 minutes and above.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My first time listening to this,
Fuck is this nigga talking about?
it was such an outrageous take that I didn't even think Gilbert Arenas was talking about Giannis. Like when I heard that, I was like, it sounded like he's talking about Anthony Davis. In all honesty, so first he claimed that Giannis doesn't know how to be great, which I found very interesting because I would fail to believe that somebody who started his career the way that Giannis has started it to where he is right now doesn't comprehend the concept of being great or doesn't know.
Shout out to the Giannis jersey over there, by the way. Y'all see it. It's right here.
How to improve. I think people like Gilbert Arenas actually sell the NBA short when they say the things in which they say, claiming that someone like Giannis, who can put up the numbers that he does, dominate the way that he does, regular season and postseason, doesn't understand how to be great. Because if that
what
is
does that
true,
mean?
how is he able to put up those numbers? Are you claiming that in today's NBA, the league does not know how to stop somebody who doesn't know how to be great, who has not yet improved to put up great numbers? That means the league does not know how to stop somebody like that, which I think is just completely false. The second thing in why I thought it was very odd and why I was like, oh, there's no way that he's talking about Giannis here.
My camera.
It's because he talked about his minutes and training his body.
Where he shot free throws so well. Here's what you were talking about earlier, Mark.
First of all, that nigga's gained 50 pounds in 3 inches. There we go. That nigga's gained 50 pounds in 3 inches.
How many pounds he's put on? Obviously, he's grown a little bit, but since he was
he's grown 7 inches.
That nigga's.
Are we questioning Giannis's training regimen because he doesn't play a certain amount of minutes? He doesn't fit this arbitrary minute restriction or minute goal that you set out for these players. I don't understand that. It's very well documented. The reason why Giannis doesn't play that many minutes during the regular season is because of his coach, not because he's not able to.
Giannis, situations this year haven't really called for you to have to go and play more than 40 minutes. Is that something now down 0-2 that you feel like you need to put your hand up and say, I'm good to go as long as I need to be on the court?
I'm going to do whatever Coach Bad tells me to do. That's what I've been doing all year. Obviously, I would love to play 48 minutes, but, you know, he sees the game, he coaches the game, so I'm just going to do whatever he tells me to do.
If you go back and see how many minutes Giannis was logging when Jason Kidd was his coach, it was 37 plus minutes. So it's not as if like he can't do it. But then furthermore, when you sit there and
I'm tired of you niggas getting on the internet and just saying nut shit.
Say, I'm playing 38 minutes. I need to train my body to play 38 minutes.
What does that mean?
Training it for what though? Because if you mean that he needs to train his body for 38 minutes to be prepared to play 38 minutes, well, he does that in the playoffs. Like he does it in the playoffs. In the last 2 postseason runs, he's been playing 38.
Let's just take it back. But he's never played less than 30 minutes, right? Which means he's damn near a starter since 2015. Did he not play 15, 16? He didn't for real? They're not important. First of all, he was a shooting guard when he came in. That's crazy. But listen. He went from 33 to 40, 40, 34, 30, 40, 38, 37. Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about, bro?
Plus minutes. Matter of fact, most of his postseason runs, he's been playing 38, 39, 40 minutes a game. So to sit here and to say that I'm looking at his minutes and he's only logging in 33 minutes, it's not because he can't do it. It's because that's the coaching.
It's the fucking regular season. Who gives a fuck?
It's the same thing that happens with Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. Like, Steph Curry doesn't play 36 plus minutes. Now, when Mark Jackson was coaching, he did, but right now he doesn't do that.
This nigga Steph ain't play over 35 minutes since 2014. We're almost 10 years later.
Not because he can't do it. It's not because he doesn't know how to train. No, he knows how to train. He just has a coach that much rather utilize and preserve his body for when they actually need it, i.e. the postseason. So you highlighting like arbitrary standards, like, oh, he has to play 37 minutes. Iverson did.
Iverson was playing 43 minutes.
That nigga was playing with nobody. He was by himself. I almost said something crazy just now.
43 minutes. Like, there's a real, like if I told Allen Iverson, yeah, you're going to play 32 minutes tonight.
They're losing.
Oh, yeah, it's a fight. It's a fight.
Yeah,
they're
Iverson's
losing.
career was cut short, and he missed games, several
that
games
nigga was
throughout a
tired
year because he just used to wear out his body. It's been undeniably true at this point. Look, I was watching this video back for a second, and what I'm about to say next sounds very disrespectful, so I decided to take it out because I don't want people to think that I'm disrespecting Allen Iverson.
I need to hear
the
it.
truth of the matter is, AI did not take practice, drills. He didn't take any of that serious, and I'll allow him to say it himself so people don't claim that I'm being disrespectful, even though I'm just telling the truth.
Was you serious about your practice, or were you?
I ain't give a fuck about drills.
Okay.
But if you play 5-on-5, then I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like,
So
and then
that nigga said I'm playing scrimmages.
You didn't have a pattern of skipping practice. You went to practice, but you just didn't like certain things.
I had a pattern of skipping.
Yeah.
Because they were doing drills that day.
No, sometimes I was out too late.
You're a hawk.
I'm just telling you what you want me to lie to you, make it sound fly to you?
And this is the reason why when old heads try to have these conversations and they sit there and tell the younger audience out there, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I actually watched it. I lived there. I was live. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Because I'm quite frankly, I'm tired of those people talking. Y'all sit there and y'all glorify, y'all romanticize things that actually happen, so much so that the actual athlete himself will sit there and tell you what happened, and you're still trying to talk him out of the truth. Allen Iverson shouldn't have to tell this grown-ass man, which, when we lie to you? When we lie to you? Unfortunately, AI, they do want you to lie. They want you to lie to them so they can feel secure about the man they idolize. Oh, say it isn't so. Oh, my God.
You're an asshole.
Serious, like, thought you did.
Oh, you're
an
an asshole.
Goodness. Yeah, he didn't.
Facts.
He didn't.
And
Iverson is one of the very few NBA players that will be honest about it. You being critical of Giannis, which is absurd.
For what reason, we don't know
Allen
yet.
Iverson, based off of some minutes requirement that you're making up in your head, is dumb. But this is the reason why old heads can't be trusted having these.
Hold on. I just want to know, what is his career minutes? What is his career minutes played? I'm talking about full length career minutes played. Agent Zero, Hibachi, Gil, Nacho. Black President is crazy. What round were you drafted? Did you get drafted? Anyway, where are we looking at minutes? Average minutes. So for his career, he averaged 35. He's only averaged more than 40 minutes a game with the Wizards. Where he was clearly the best player for that mediocre-ass organization. Damn, this thing was injured? Like, shit. Jesus Christ.
These conversations, because they sit there, idolize, romanticize, and just straight up lie through their teeth about what actually happened, to the point where even the man himself is looking him in the eye, telling him the truth. And I'm like, I can't believe it. No. fucking childish ass, grown ass men. It's so weird to me, again, how we talk about Giannis, and I know I've made several videos about this on this channel, Giannis and Jokic, et cetera, but
Hey, Lo, your glasses look clean as fuck, bro. No cap.
it's almost as if like Giannis can't do anything right. To look at where Giannis started his career to where he's at right now, to claim that he hasn't improved is outrageous. To look at Giannis
went up 2
where
positions.
he's at physically, where he started his career to where he's at right now, and to claim that he doesn't know how to train his body, not because you can't like see any physical differences, but because his coach decides to only play him 33 minutes. Even though before the coach got there, he was playing 37 minutes. And then in the postseason, he plays 38, 39, 40 minutes. What are you implying here? That doesn't, none of what you're saying makes any sense at all. But when it comes to Giannis, I think that, especially in the NBA, we have this way that we identify skills, right? And if you do not check off those boxes, then I think it gives a lot of people leeway to just claim, hey, he's not skilled, or he lacks it, or it always is a slight to somebody. I always ask this question: if you believe Giannis is lacking that many skills, if you really believe Giannis is not improving, if you really believe that it's just him getting bigger and stronger, then why doesn't other players do it then? Andre Drummond ain't doing what he does. They're the same height, same weight.
Size.
Why isn't that Andre Drummond ain't
They
doing
damn near do the
Why
same
don't we
thing.
have a bunch of other Giannis clones out here
Jared
who are roughly
Allen,
his same height and weight?
Mo
Because there's
Bamba,
several players in
Jonathan
the NBA that
Isaac.
fit that stature. It's because you have to have a very unique skill set to do what Giannis does.
Jokic don't
Now,
even
it may
do what
not be
Giannis
as
does.
entertaining. It may not even be as impressive. But to sit here and to downplay who Giannis is as a player is a bit
Jakob
ridiculous.
Poeltl.
But Giannis has to do everything.
AD
right.
can't do what Giannis
has
do.
to. He has to not only improve his body, he has to not only improve his handles, improve his passing. Now it's even though he won, he's not dominant enough. He needs to shoot better.
Why?
His free throws. Then he goes into game 6, practically makes every single free throw en route to winning a championship. Then this past year was I already had KD because down the stretch of games and then literally when they played each other in the regular season, Giannis is the one who stepped up in the
bang.
Then it was, when you play a certain defense, Giannis, you're going to be able to stop Giannis. You play a certain type of defense, KD, you're just not going to be able to do it in the playoffs. Then we just saw that same thing happen in the playoffs. Kevin Durant could not score against the Boston Celtics because a certain type of defense was played on him. In the playoffs, Giannis, his percentages drop. Yeah, most players' percentages drop. Oh, no, but when he's playing certain teams, yeah, when you play elite level teams, more than likely your percentages will plummet because they're elite level defensive units.
It's crazy how good teams make you play bad.
And the Toronto Raptors, when they are literally, and I do mean literally,
just
some of the
focused on
most
stopping him.
Defensive units in the past 5.
And those two teams literally were only focused on stopping Giannis. They said, you know what, everybody else can drop. And the Miami Heat are known for doing shit like this because they did it against Boston, and Jason Tatum was low-key in fucking prison. Jaylen Brown saved them. They did it against the Lakers when they were in the finals. They did it against the Pacers. They forced what's his name? Not Vic. They think they forced TJ Warren to actually be a basketball player, which okay. They did it against Boston twice actually. Okay. Because they did in the same playoff run where they went to the finals, bro. Stop it. Giannis, they are good defenses. Giannis is just that guy.
5 years the NBA has offered us. That's not really it's not nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like that these are the same defensive units that Kevin Durant has struggled against. The same Miami team that, like, this past year, bro, Trae Young was horrific against that Miami team.
Prison.
Mum's the word, though. Nobody didn't say anything about that because that doesn't fit the agenda. That's the skills. He has skills. But when it comes to Giannis and he struggles, see, right? I knew, see, this is what I'm saying with Giannis. He just, he can't score. He's not skilled enough. See, when it's this play, it won't happen. But then Gilbert Arenas got some backlash for this. He then went on Instagram to expound a little bit more. So we're going to read that off. Sometimes it's hard to understand messages when success has been gotten. Kobe and Kanye commercial. Are you the same animal, but a different beast?
Why'd he do that?
Referencing a commercial is crazy. The rookie Greek till now has gotten stronger on his rim runs and wiser. Has he added any new skills to his game?
Okay.
Oh my God. Has his 3-point percentage gotten?
Let's just pull this up. I just want to have it so this way I can see it. Oh wait, I can just search it on Basketball Reference. I'm sorry. What's his name? Gian. Ooh, that's not his name. Ian. There we go. Who? Anyway, let's just see. I just want to see. So he said, rookie Greek is stronger on his rim runs. Has he added any new skills? What do you consider? What do you consider a skill? Free throw shooting. I consider free throw shooting a skill. He's improved drastically since his rookie year. Best year being 2018, 2019. What else? He said, has he added any new skills? Whatever the fuck that means. Has his 3-point percentage gotten better? Yes. Well, since his rookie year, I mean, technically, no, his rookie year was his best 3-point shooting year, so I'll give you that, I guess. But I mean, in comparison, it's about the same, really. Maybe slightly different, but about the same. Has his mid range got better? Possibly. Can we look at his advanced? Possibly. I mean, technically, yeah, because dunks are considered mid range. Free throw percentage has definitely gotten better though. We're not gonna disrespect that. I mean, his field goal percentages went up too. His free throw percentage clearly has gotten better. Has his back to the basket? He's 7.
And better? No. Has his mid range gotten better? Yeah, it actually has. Yo, Gilbert Arenas saying nope when it actually has is like, what are you talking? Like, no, factually, his mid range actually has improved. But again, if it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to you, then of course you're going to say no. But no, factually speaking,
the fact that it's a guard talking about how a big should play, no. And I'm saying that only specifically because y'all niggas love to talk about how, you're just a casual. And he's a casual big.
he's become a better mid-range shooter this year. I understand what Gilbert Arenas is trying to say, but once more, when we talk about skills, it has to fit this very unique scope of like what a player is supposed to be. If you don't think like Giannis is, yeah, of course Giannis isn't like an elite mid-range shooter, but to say that he hasn't improved, that is literally just a lie. Like he hasn't gotten better at that, that's a lie. To say that Giannis is back to the basket game has not improved, that is also just a blatant lie. To say that his passing game hasn't improved, that would also just be a blatant lie.
We didn't even look at
that
it.
Giannis as a rookie is.
We didn't even look at it. Let's see. How many is let's just look at all of them, right? Assists. Niggas literally averaging rebounds, blocks, steals. What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Is who he is today is a bit ridiculous. Now, are there blatant flaws that he has in his game that he had when he entered the league up until now? Of course. Of course.
Duh.
You could argue the same for a lot of other players.
LeBron still ain't a great 3-point shooter.
LeBron came into the league as a mediocre perimeter free throw shooter, especially amongst all-time greats. And right now, that is still applicable to his career.
Slightly above
average. But that does
average?
not mean that I don't think that he's not getting better in any other aspects. That would be foolish of me. There are several players, especially at all-time greats.
That's like saying Steph Curry can't finish at the rim. I mean, he can. He's not the greatest, but nigga definitely can.
Who enter the league with flaws, peak with those exact same
No.
flaws.
Equivalent would be Curry can't defend.
Same flaws. So I don't understand why, when it comes to Giannis, is it a possibility that he could have a consistent jumper, a 3-point shot? Of course. But the idea that he has to have those things for him to be named the best player in the NBA, I think is a bit ridiculous. I think it's extremely unfair, especially because he's still able to produce at the levels in which he's able to produce. Does he peak as high as LeBron James? No. LeBron at his peak is better than Giannis right now. Is he peaking as high as Michael Jordan? No, he's not. Is he peaking as high as a lot of players throughout NBA history? No. But that's not the argument. The argument is he the best player in the NBA? And more specifically to you, has he improved in any aspect? And of course he has. But let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section below. I think the Giannis' respect is.
Hey, y'all treating Giannis and Tim Duncan and Stephen Curry the same. Why? Because y'all want to glorify niggas like Kevin Durant, Tracy McGrady, the fuck, and Kyrie Irving. I don't understand.